this is Marnie. Welcome to the Facts and Fiction training about launching any new big things, because there are some lies that we believe and we need to face these before you get going. So the first one is that having a good idea is enough. The second one is that one great idea could carry you for life. The third one is that a great idea will necessarily result in riches and or at least a huge following. The fourth one is everyone who wants to launch something new should or even could launch it. And number 5 is if I do everything right, it just has to succeed. So what is the truth and what are lies? The fiction is that a good idea is enough. So Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I have succeeded in proving that those 10,000 ways will not work." In other words, he's saying, I didn't need one idea. I needed 10,000 ideas in order to make my one idea work. For every 7 new product ideas, only 4 make it to development, only 1.5 are launched, and less than an average of 1 will actually succeed in the end. Okay, our next fiction that we like to believe is that if I have one great idea, it will carry me for life. But the reality is even Steve Jobs, he's best known for Apple, at the age of 56, he had 241 patents registered in his name. Can you tell me what any of the rest of them are? The fact is that 70% of small businesses survive 2 years, 50% 5 years, 33% 10 years, and 25% over 15 years. So that means only 1 in 4 businesses will carry a person over 15 years. So the third one, it's kind of a lie that if I have a great idea, it will result in riches or at least a huge following. Did you know that 79% of all small businesses consist of one lone employee? It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be surrounded by a lot of amazing people all the time just because you have a great idea. The fact is that the average income for a small business in America is $44,000 per year. Of the 28 million small businesses in America, 22 million consist of one lone employee. The next piece of fiction we like to believe is that everyone who has a great idea should, let alone could, carry it through to release. That is just not true. I want to use the analogy of the radio signal here first. Ideas are kind of like radio waves, and they're all out there around us. In fact, you are surrounded by great ideas right now, and you're tuning into your current idea because that's the one you're focusing on. But just like with a radio dial, you could turn the dial and you could be onto a different idea within just a few seconds. The reason you're pausing at this idea, you're focusing on this idea, is because it resonates with you. You like it. It's a good fit for you. Just kind of like a good radio station is a good fit for you, and you just go buy all the other ones. Ideas are like that too. So the reality is that you might be actually thinking about an idea that you shouldn't be doing or that you couldn't do. It's an idea. It's like a radio station. It's out there. The radio waves are in the air around you. The ideas are in the air around you, but sometimes it isn't for you to do. The fact is that 63% of adults want to run their own businesses. And the percentage of people that do is very small. And 90% of adults say that they want to write a book someday. The fact that you have an idea doesn't mean that you should or even could do it. It just means that you have the idea. The final one is that if I do everything right, it has to succeed. Okay, there's a whole movie about this, right? The Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. But the fact is that only 0.0025% of authors succeed in selling even 1,000 copies of their book. The fiction is if I write a great book, it will become a bestseller. But the reality is that most people who try can't even sell 1,000 copies. There are some reasons why I encourage you to make a good plan. Create a rock-solid plan. Systematize things, and you can take your ideas from the stage of idea all the way out to the world as quickly as possible with as much quality as possible. So the next step is for you to actually create your plan and run it by me. I would love to see what your plan is, and you can just grab a couple minutes of coaching with me, or else you can do like a 90-day coaching program with me, whatever works well for you. Also, if you aren't already part of the membership club at Marnie.com, be sure to participate in that, because that gets you at all of my templates for systematizing all this stuff, plus the support people that I use to do all of my stuff very inexpensively. I have very reasonable graphic artists and editors and things like that that are all available to you when you become a member at Marnie.com. So thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in a coaching session soon where you can run your idea and your plan by me and just let me check it out. And you can do that at any stage of the plan. You can just run the idea by me, or you can show me a website rough draft, or whatever it is you want. Thanks so much for joining me for this series, and I hope to have a one-on-one with you soon. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.